Yeah, everybody, I'm back. I'm back. Come on along and enjoy my show. This is another portion of the Dark Souls full ninja walkthrough. Now, something else I want to show you guys. These bloodstains. Whenever you die, you leave a bloodstain. On your bloodstain will be a big green orb type looking soul of some sort that will have all the souls in humanity that you lost before you died, that you had before you died. If it's not your bloodstain, you can see how the person who made that bloodstain died. Apparently it's somebody that picked a female character that ran off, I guess, and died over there. So we took care of pretty much all the items we want to take care of here in the Firelink Shrine. I'm sure I might have missed something. I'm not positive, but... So now we're going to move further along to what was called the Undead Burg, the Undead Burg. And the way we go there is up these stairs. Okay, now right away we're going to run into our first ambush. We have a situation. We have no real ranged weaponry. We have a guy here, have a guy here, guy here, guy there. That guy there, that one, not the one up on that bridge, down there, is going to toss us firebombs if we get too close. This dude's going to attack us. This dude's going to attack us. That dude's going to attack us when we get up the stairs. And there's a guy behind this guy as well. They all have armor. They all have shields. But they are easy prey for a young thief turning ninja like me. Or Ryu Hayabusa. So first we're going to lock onto this guy. And we're going to bait him to come out. Come on out, dick. God damn it. Wow. Okay, try that again. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Now, as you can see, these are the same undead that we fought before. It's just that these guys have armor. Oh, look at that. Thank you. You presented your back to me. I have to get my timing, my parrying timing. I can parry these things without even breaking a sweat. It's just, right now, my timing's way off. Now, I'm going to bait this guy on top to throw firebombs while I get this guy to come running out. Come on. The firebomb throwers are not that accurate, so you're okay. Here we are. Finally. Got some good timing on that one. When you parry, you want to parry right when they're about to strike you. That's the time to parry. Before then, after then, you're going to get killed. I do want to get that item. I am going to get that item, but I want to get this guy first because he's tossing these firebombs. Now, what's funny is you can do this. Bye-bye! We got two guys. One's got an axe. An axe. He's got an axe. So let's get this guy over here. Or whoever wants to come out first. I don't care whoever wants to come out first. You're going to die nonetheless. Okay, come on, you. Show everybody that axe. Oh, bam. I have to say that the critical strikes in this game are a little bit more rewarding, it seems. Come on. You know you want to touch me. Oh, pop. Schlonk. See ya. They make this sound that sounds like when Sideshow Bob stepped on a rake. So every time they make that sound, they just go. This item here, this item, preserved in the vaults of the theater, Soul of the Lost Undead. Now, there is an item over there. There is a gap over here. How are we going to get that item? We're going to jump it. And the way you jump it is you want to jump on a straight line. So we're going to go this way and leap and spin and we're good. That part is not hard, actually. This part's pretty easy, too. Just keep hugging the line, keep hugging the pillar, hugging the support. This ring right here is called the Ring of Sacrifice. Actually, let's take a look at some of the stuff I'm collecting. Ring of Sacrifice. Where are you? Let's go to the rings. Maybe that'll solve that problem. That's armor. Rings. Okay. No, I don't want to... Okay. Mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but its ring breaks... itself breaks. Basically what happens... if you wear that ring whenever you die... well, if you wear that ring and you die... you come back to the bonfire with your humanity that you've collected and your soul's intact. But the ring breaks, so you can only do it once with that ring. There are other rings of sacrifice throughout the course of the game. I don't usually use them, you know, whatever. Now we have to jump back with a little bit less room to get a running start. But since we're nimble and light, this should not be a problem. Run, jump, flinko. We're good. Now then. This one's a little bit different, like this walkthrough, because there's so much you have to explain with this game. It's a little complex at first. It might seem a little overwhelming, but it's really not. And as I've said, it's a great game. I do think I like this one better than the second one, although I think the second one's really good. This one's got a little bit more of a linear end game. It's not a linear game in the sense that you can do Soul of the Lost Undead. You can do pretty much whatever you want, but there's a real purpose behind what you're doing as opposed to the second one where you kind of figure it out. These are rats, as you can see. Rats they're kind of a pain. The reason why they're kind of a pain is they don't really do much damage, but they can poison you. They do a poison buildup when they attack you. And sometimes they just go scurrying away from you. Other times they come attacking you. But they do poison you. However, occasionally, if you have a good item discovery ability on its own, or we have a gate here that we can't open because it's unlocked from the other. It's locked from the other side. Maybe today I'll learn how to speak properly. Let's see what our item discovery is. Our item discovery is 100, which means we have 100 out of however possible amount of item discovery we can get, that we're going to discover items when we kill. If we had a great deal of item discovery, we would probably get humanity from that rat. Have some cheese, rat! But it didn't drop any humanity. It's very rare when it drops humanity. But there are rings and stuff that can help you get more item drop. Now we're getting closer to where we want to be, and as you can see, we've got a couple of enemies here. No sweat, Jack. Whoops, until they do that. Sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes they'll just jump at you. You have no idea what's going on. But he got a critical strike anyway on him. Oh, don't you feel stupid. Next time, don't telegraph your attacks so... Most of the enemies telegraph their attacks. There are a few that are really quick. But sometimes really quick attacks are good for you because you don't have time to think about it. Now, if you break these barrels, you see down here, there's an item. This item is Large Soul of the Lost Undead. Large Souls of Lost Undead are better than regular Souls of Lost Undead. There's also an item there, but we can't get there yet. There's a dick throwing fire bombs up there. We don't have to worry about it. It can't hit us. Down here, and then down here, we see we're going to be ambushed again by these naked guys. Oh, there was one there I wasn't. Now I am. Oh, and there's one behind us. I don't even know what my character is doing right now. All I know is I'm dying. Yeah, I'm gonna die soon. Yeah, I'm dead. I let naked guys kill me. That's pretty sad. Alright, well, we've got 3,000 souls on the line here. At this point in the game, that's a problem. We gotta get those souls back. So, I mean, in this game, unlike Dark Souls 2, you can die 100 times without getting your humanity back. It doesn't matter. No matter how many times you die, your health stays at its maximum. The only time your health goes down is when you're cursed. In which case, your health is halved. In this game, dying doesn't mean anything other than you're hollowed and you can't invade or be invaded or plop or call for help, summon help. Wow, hello. Like I said, it's easier to get behind these guys. It's easier to parry these guys. I got to get used to the timing. The timing's a little different than the shields I'm used to. See, there's like... I have so much more opportunity to... Now we're going to go kill those naked fucks that killed us. Don't you worry. And where's your friend over there? There he goes. There he goes. Come on down here. Come on down here. Let's go, fucker. Oh, there's your friend. You got so many friends, don't you? So many guys wanting to kill me. Too bad I stabbed you in the guts. Some of the bigger enemies look like you're stabbing them in the crotch. Dad, that's his crotch. Like if you stab them from behind, if you backstab the larger enemies, they look like they're getting stabbed in the asshole. And in the front, it looks like they're getting stabbed in the crotch. Now we just got this dick left. I do parry that. You can parry it if you're expecting it. I was not expecting it again. Wow, I'm fucking off, man. Shit. The reason why I insist on parrying and backstabbing is because it gets you more souls. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but it's an increase. Have some cheese, rat! Now, what does tend to happen in this game as well is in tight quarters like this, you won't be able to swing your blades around or your weapons around, depending on what kind of swipe range you have. Like if you're using a weapon like a halberd, which I'm going to show you what it looks like, in a place like that, you're pretty much going to hit nothing but wall. Alright, one at a time. Come. Oh, plank. Ah, come on. Well, you can do that one too. Plop. Alright, now my humiliating death at the hands of naked guys was due to my inability to remember every last part. So instead of going that way, I'm going to go back this way and kill this fuck. Oh, look at you. Like I've said, pretty much these enemies, all these enemies can be parried and repulsed no matter what they do. And most of them can be backstabbed. Now, through this way, the guys are going to come out of the woodwork. I'm just going to kill them. Oh shit, the fucking firebomb. That thing really hit. What you'll notice is when you're backstabbing, when you're doing a critical strike, you're immune to any other attack at that point. Oh, I thought I got my souls. I didn't get my souls? I thought I got my souls. There we go. Alright. I got my souls back. Like I said, if I had humanity too stowed away, I would have gotten that back as well. Alright, now, I can't backflip yet, as you can see. I can just do a regular roll. We have to build up our dexterity for that. Backflips basically make you immune to anything. There are guys hanging off these bridge sides. We can just slap at them. But then these two are going to come out anyway. No big deal. No big deal. Easy kill. You're next. I love that sound. This is an item, as you know. It's rubbish. What rubbish does, I have no idea. It's just rubbish. It's not worth anything. It doesn't give you anything. It is rubbish. That's all it is. Up this ladder, and oh, yeah, we're going to get to that. Oh, somebody else died. Sometimes you'll just get experience. You'll just get souls for some reason. You don't know why. We have humanity. Now, we'll just roll off the side, and we're right back, or jump off. Right back where we were. This asshole's still trying to throw firebombs at us. We'll kill him nice, and we'll move along. Now make sure you keep your eye on the enemies because they might drop items for you. And in here we got another dick. I'm forgetting where all the enemies are. I'm just as surprised as you are at this point. Alright, anyway. There's nothing here. You can check everything. You're not going to find an item or whatever. There's just nothing here. The staircase you can't go up. So the only option that we have is to go this way. But actually, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. No, wait. Wait, I'm forgetting something. No, that's later on. No problem. Sorry. Alright, through this fog gate, if you will, we're going to get deeper into the Undead Burg. Through here is nothing. Through here is nothing. But over there is an item. Soul of the Lost Undead. We got a bunch of these, and we're going to use them real soon. Don't you worry. Up the stairs we go. Over here is a jump you'll never make from this angle. You have to go higher. And we are going to go higher. Oh, look at that. We went higher. Now, bam! I was about to say, as you step on this walkway, you'll notice that a giant drake is going to pop up out of nowhere. We're not worried about that drake yet. But what we got here is we got a situation. We got a guy shooting us with a crossbow from far away. And we got this guy looking to attack us. So let's kill this guy first. Damn it. Too soon. Too soon again. Wow, look at that. Can Can you do that 3 times? Can you go too soon 3 times? Man, I am sucking ass on my timing right now. See? Hit us anyway. There's another guy behind this area, but we're not dealing with that yet. We're going to go back down here. Just to get away from this crossbow fucker. And we got 2 dudes coming in. So which one of you wants it first? Well, I'm not going to attack you all straight up. We'll separate a little bit. Thank you. Just keep moving around. Keep moving around. Get your timing. Real easy. You know, right now they're not doing any real damage. Later on, you'll fight enemies, and even not that far off, you'll fight real enemies that do a lot more damage. That missing a parry or a backstab will get you fucked. Now through that door and out here, where are you? There you are. Wooden shield. The wooden shield's better than what we have, but we're a dexterity player. We're not a strength player, so we're not going to use that. We're going to keep going this way. Now before I go down there, where I'm going to find our first merchant, I'm going to go up here and kill this guy with the crossbow because he's really bothering me. Can't really get behind him because he's up against the wall. And slash and slash and slash. Now, in there is a bonfire we're not going to use yet. As you can see, this weapon is very quick. So we can slash a bunch of times. Overall, the damage output is pretty much going to be the same as any other weapon you use, just that the other weapons you can only use twice without draining all your stamina. This, you can use like 6, 7. We've got new enemies, dudes with shields and pikes. Not a problem for us because we're spectacular. They do that shield bash, which can really deplete your stamina. They also do these stabs. But that's okay, because I do a stab. They're pretty easy to parry and riposte. These are actually a lot more aggressive than you. Usually you have to do one of these, kick their shield off, and then slap at them before they start attacking you, and leaving themselves wide open for that. Usually. Now, as you can see, they telegraph their moves, so they're easy to parry and riposte. Parry, parry, thrust, good! And we got a lot more souls for that one. Now, through these boxes, we're going to go boxes, thank you. We're going to go down here. We're going to go around here. There's a guy behind these pieces of furniture, and we're going to kill this guy. Now, the reason why I keep stating where all the enemies are is because they like to sneak up on you in this. Always look around where you're going. Look around every corner. Make sure nobody's going to come out and attack you. Now, we have a similar situation to where we just left. Naked dudes coming for your ass. And they're coming in abundance. But we can parry this guy and riposte him. Oh my God. Backstab this fuck. Just because backstab works every time. And again, I don't have any kind of projectile or distance weapon, so I'm just going to have to bait each one of these enemies. Hi, Dick. Are you trying to hit me? Because you're dead. Occasionally, like I said, if you do critical strikes, if you do critical kills, you'll occasionally be able to get free humanity off them. Not all the time. Oh yeah, we did get that item. Now you go up here, and there is another item. And oh, look at that. Remember that? That's a throwing knife, which is very important, and I'm going to equip that right now. Because as we know, ninjas have throwing knives or shuriken. We don't have any shuriken in this game, so we're just going to... I'm also going to equip some fire bombs. Now, what do you know? There's that platform we couldn't jump to last time. We're at a higher level. So now we're going to run and jump and make it easily because this guy can fucking fly. There's nothing here. Don't even try. But up here, around this way, a light crossbow and some standard bolts. Crossbows are a lot more powerful than arrows, bows and arrows, but they do take a lot longer to load up. And I still have not been able to actually aim with one, but I'm going to try to figure out how I can do that. Let's actually equip it here with this weapon. Now I can use this S stock, which is a lot better than the bandit's knife. And it's pretty much the same type of weapon. It's a critical strike weapon. But it requires more strength than what I have right now. But as you can see, it's an improvement on physical, magical, fire. It's an improvement. That over there, you see where it's got that D and that C? That's how it levels up or ranks up with you. So if you increase your strength, it'll rank up at a D in terms of strength output. And if you rank up your dexterity, the dexterity will be at a C. So if you rank up your dexterity, it'll actually have a better effect on the weapon than it would if you just ranked up your strength. If you rank up both, you're doing an even better job. But like it shows right there, the required parameters, 10 for strength. We're at 9, we can't use it right. But I wanted to equip I have an insufficient strength. But right over here is your arrows. These are the arrows that you can equip. These are the bolts you can equip. Now, we don't have enough strength for it, so we're going to have to two-hand this back. And let me see. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Let's not waste bolts. Right, so we're going to go back up the way we came. Back up here. Up here. I'm still not going to rest at that bonfire because I have a death wish. Oh yeah, I didn't even go where... Sorry! I wanted to go down here. Because down here is our first merchant. And there's nothing here. Hello, merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
He likes to laugh too.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
As you can tell, this dude's practically, well, he is hollow. So we're going to purchase a couple of items. First and foremost, this is an orange guidance soapstone. That's how you can write down your own comments and everything. I'm not going to buy that right now. This is a residence key. I'm going to buy it just to show you where to use it. I only want one. We're also going to buy a very important item for us, the short bow. And with a short bow, we're going to need some arrows. Wooden arrows are cheaper. We're going to get... We can get 100 of these. And he also sells... He sells a lot of things, but he also sells chainmail, leather gloves. We don't need those. He sells bolts. He sells all these different types of arrows. He sells basic weapons. These are all like starter weapons. Like the dagger's a starter weapon for the sorcerer. Short sword for the warrior, scimitar, so on and so forth. Rapier and scimitar are different. Hand axes for the pyromancer. Club is for the, what's it called, depraved. Reinforced club is a little bit of a step up on the club. Spear, short, you know, all this shit.
What a waste of time.
What are you talking about? I fucking bought a bunch of shit from
Fall off a cliff.
That's what he says if you don't buy anything. If you buy something, he won't say that. So the short bow, I'm going to equip. And this... Nope. We're good enough for the short bow, which is fine by me. So you know what? Let's get rid of this. Just drop that. Alright. Now, what I can do, because I want some more souls, is I'm going to rest at the bonfire. So this is the first bonfire for the Undead Burg. And we're going to rest. We're going to respawn. We're going to rest. Now, as you notice, like I said, this fire is not kindled like the fire back in Firelink Shrine, so I still only have 5 Estus flask use. If it were kindled, I would have 10. I would have to use humanity to kindle this. I'm not doing that right now. And... damn. Whatever. We'll kill you then. And then you. Blanc. Yeah, I just want to get some more souls. I'm farming for souls, as they... Hello, Dicko. Really, parrying, that parry is a lot easier than... It's a lot easier than it would seem. You really got to just get used to the timing of each enemy. Now we've got 3 guys tossing firebombs up here. I don't want to deal with them. So what I'm going to do is... Oops. I'm getting used to this. Dark Souls 2 controls. I'm going to just plop this guy in the brain. Bang! Whoop. Come on. Now, arrows, if you are playing Dark Souls 2 or you have played Dark Souls 2, arrows in Dark Souls 1 are nowhere near as effective. Dark Souls 2... One shot, and this guy would be dead. In this, it's like, it's ridiculous, but whatever. 2 shots to the head, you're gone nonetheless. Alright, now there's one more guy up there, but I'm not going to bother with him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run in here. And we got 3 dudes here, 1 with an axe, 2 with an axe, actually. Get rid of that guy. We got that dude over there with his sword and his shield. The backstab in this game is a lot more generous. It has to be, because this game is a lot harder than the second one. It is. It's a lot harder than the second one. And we got free humanity! Yay! Alright. This gate does not open on this side. See? Just like I said. Alright, now through here we got a couple more enemies and a treasure chest coming up. Hi, Dick. Kill this guy here. And if you turn to this side, you'll see another one. Kill this guy too. Now I promised treasure. Like I said, critical strikes give you more souls and a better chance at getting free humanity. It does. I've tested it. In here is a treasure chest, as I said. I want you to notice something because it's now lit enough that you can see. You see how that chain bends? You see that circular bend? That's key. Later on, we're going to see enemies that this will mean something to you. For now, just remember that. We got 5 black fire bombs. Woohoo! Now, we're going to get out of here. There's nothing else here. Nothing to see here, people. Let's move along. Up here, we're going to have 2 guys that are ready to attack us with axes. Axes! And we got a guy throwing firebombs. The one that's deliberately walking towards us slowly, he's going to toss some firebombs. And there they go. So what I always do is I bait the other 2 guys to come rolling out. Come on. Come on. There you go. See how quick he was? Come on down here. Come on down here. Let's go, dick. You want to come charging after me, you fucking cock sneeze? Let's have it happen. Come on. Come on. Stop being a douche. People want to see some action. I thought I had a humanity. Sometimes it tricks you. Sometimes it looks like you get humanity, you just get insulted. There's another guy back there. I want him to come running out. Let's go. Now, sometimes the third guy that I left behind that was throwing firebombs up above that other area, sometimes that guy just gets a little bit too frisky and starts peeling out at you. Oh, please. Like I didn't parry any of those. He's still tossing firebombs. Be careful because the residual fire... You hit me, you bastard. The residual flame from that is going to do damage too, so just be careful. He dropped a firebomb. Spectacular. We're going to go up here. I said we're going to go up here. And we got this guy. Now, he's not looking at us, so let's go sneak. Lightfoot, Lightfoot, Lightfoot. Lightfoot, light... Ow, yeah. Oh, that was fun. Behold the greatness that is me. Screw Superman, I am Fart Man. Another soul of lost undead. Like I said, we're going to trade those in. Pretty fire. Okay. Don't worry, that's just the spectral essence of somebody that has been here before. Now, before you go down here, you'll notice that there are some warriors down there if you go to... Before we even go up there, this door is the residence key. This is what it was for. And down here, through this area, is a treasure chest with gold pine resin. Got some gold... Pardon me, got some gold pine resin. Gold pine resin imbues your weapon for a short time with lightning damage, which will be very important in the next boss fight, which is coming extremely soon. Before we do all that, break the lock on. Oh, look at you. You got aggressive. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. There's like a pause. There's like a delay before. I don't know. It's weird. Target shield is just weird. I'm not used to it. There's like a delay. Usually it's just a quick swipe, but this one's much longer. Like the parry in this game is just so like fast. Fucking all over the place. Well, you're not gonna... Come on, dick. Thank you. Now, there's another pretty interesting area coming up. People do this their own little way. I do this my way. We're gonna get to down there in a second. Up here. You see that empty space? You see that there? There's actually an item here, I think. I made that up. I thought there was an item somewhere now. If you go up this way, you'll notice there's a barrel. There's also a fucker behind that barrel ready to kick it towards you. Now, you have to actually go up these stairs. So what I do is I whip out my bow and I go like this. Where are you? Right. Now he's going to kick it down. I prompted him to kick that barrel down. That barrel will not return for the rest of the game. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. The other way you could have done it is you could have just let the thing kick it. And then you could have dove off there. Like you could have rolled off there. I've done it once. I've tried it a few times, so I don't do it. Alright, now that that guy's dead, there's an interesting area. Again, down this way. Right there in front of us is our first Black Knight. This guy is a tough son of a bitch. He's going to grant us a whole lot of souls and some Titanite, maybe even that giant weapon it's got. But in order to kill it, it's got a shitload of health, and it is extremely strong. It will probably kill us in 2 shots if we're not smart. So what I do is lock on, carefully walk up to it. Nobody here. Bam! Okay, now, bolt. Get out of these tight quarters. Bolt, 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 bolt. Get this guy to chase you up here in like what's more similar to an arena area. And here he comes. Now you can parry everything this dude does. It's just very difficult for me right now because if you screw up, like I said, 2 shots, you're done. No! So just be careful. I try to go with backstabs. Like that. Now what you also can do, I'm going to heal up just in case. You can be cheesy and keep getting behind the guy and then keep backstabbing him. This one's pretty predictable, but then sometimes it goes for that 4th strike and that kills you. Down again. Down I go. Let's drink again. I should actually parry this guy once. Just so that you can see that it's doable. But I'm having too much fun stabbing him in the end. Alright, one more and it's dead. Damn it. Like right now, my confidence in my parrying is not really high. Alright, so we got a Titanite chunk, we got 800 souls. And what that thing also did was, it opened... Now, there are no more enemies here, so I can hang around, I can take my pants off, I can do whatever I want. But what that thing also revealed to us is this item. This we're going to put on right now. Blue Tearstone Ring. Okay. Rare gem called Tearstone has the uncanny ability to sense imminent death. The blue Tearstone from Katarina boosts the defense of its wearer when in danger. What this ring does, when you're about to die, when you have just a little sliver of health left, it boosts your defense. That defensive boost stays with you, I think, until you're like at a certain amount of health. Then it's gone. Now, if you go this way, that's an imminent death. Don't go that way, okay? Just don't do it. So basically with the Black Knight, like I said, what you can do is you can get behind it a lot. You can parry it, you can riposte it. I just don't have the confidence in my parrying ability at this point to go through it. So now that we've done all that, I'm going to return to the bonfire from whence we came. And I'm going to level up for the first time. Now, as of right now... Now, one other thing I want you to note about Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 and probably Demon Souls, when you go to your items area, like when you go to this list here, this sub-menu, the game is still active. Your character is still moving. You can't do anything. You're completely vulnerable. So don't ever go through your inventory while someone's trying to attack you, while you're being attacked. Don't do it. And make sure, you see that sub-menu again? Make sure you hit B to close. Because if you don't, you can't attack, you can't do anything. You will be vulnerable more so because you'll be thinking, oh yeah, no, I closed the menu, let me kill this guy. Oh wait, what's going on? Because you have to close that menu. You can't do anything. So now what we're going to do is we're going to equip. This is not like Dark Souls 2 in this sense where you can just go to your items list and pop all these souls at once. You're going to have to equip them and do them one at a time. So I equip all the souls that are more than quantity of 1 or 2. And then I go back here. That grants us 800, which is a lot for us now. Now I'm going to pop all these. Okay, gonna keep popping, keep popping, keep popping, keep popping. Alright, and then we're gonna pop these 3. Okay. Well, you'll notice too, if you're a Dark Souls 2 player that never played this one before, you'll notice that when you rest at these bonfires, there's nothing there as telling you to warp or showing you different locations that you can go to. You can't do that in this game until much later on. What we're going to do is we're going to level up. Okay, so like I said, our main focus is dexterity and endurance. This is our main focus. Right now we have got a good amount of faith and intelligence. I'm not going to touch those for a while. You want a specific amount of intelligence, especially because certain characters will not show up unless you have your intelligence at a specific... Or they won't even speak to you unless you have a high enough intelligence. So what I want to do is I want to take care of vitality. We need some more vitality. We also need a lot more of endurance. I'm going to pop up a little bit of strength, but we're going to go with a shit ton of dexterity, which is only 1. So let's get that endurance down a bit. 17 dexterity. The goal for this character is to get our dexterity up to about 45. 45 should be more than enough. So this looks pretty good. We got 17 dexterity. We've got 11 vitality. We've got 12 endurance. We've got 11 strength. Let's pick that down and let's do that. Okay. So now what we can do is we can equip And one more thing. I want to become human again. Only human again. And there we are. I am now human. So now what I can do is I can equip the S stock. And since my dexterity is really high, this weapon's going to be a lot more effective. It's like a rapier. And let's see, equip load is 14. Yeah, we're good. See, this one doesn't tell you what percentage your equip load is. But you see over there it says equip load 14.6, 52. 14.6 is how much I'm actually equipped. Like how much weight I'm equipping. And 52 is the maximum amount that I can equip. So if it gets to about 26, we're going to be doing a slower and heavier roll. If it gets to about 46, 40, we're going to be doing what's called the fat roll, which is basically just an ass plop. So we don't want to be, we want to stay around where we are now. Now, as we build up endurance, that equip load is going to get even higher. So if we get our endurance up to about 30, 35, that equip load is going to be about 70 or 70, 72, somewhere around there. So if we have like 20, 24, like the heavier armor, which will give us more defense and poise and shit, because right now our poise is 0. So basically what that means is we get hit, we're just going to get hit and we're going to flop. Like, we're not going to do anything. We're going to be like LeBron James. Every time somebody touches us, we're going to flop. But, you know, once we get the poise up a little bit and everything like that, we'll be a lot more dangerous. Our bleed and poison resistance looks pretty good. Our iron discovery sucks. Our curse resistance. But now that I rest at that bonfire, now the enemies are back. So again, repeat the same process. Now this S stock is actually a pretty ample weapon, especially for critical. See, it does pretty much the same damage as the bandit's knife, but this one straight up is better. And it looks like we're going to be invaded. You know, I know because I see that fog. Nope, okay, we're not going to be invaded. Once you see that pop up again, that means you're going to be invaded. Yeah, that's... Now again, we can reinforce these weapons further along in the game. If you're hollow, you cannot be invaded in this game. But if you're not, it's like open fucking season. This doesn't count up the amount of souls you've acquired throughout the entire course of the game. But I can also summon. We're not up to that yet because we haven't beaten the first boss yet. Well, the first... Come on. Right at the head. So as you can see, since we boosted up our dexterity, now these arrow shots are a lot more effective. Because that's a dexterity weapon. And, you know, ninjas do use bows and arrows. They do. I'm not just making that up. I should use my throwing knives more. Oh, I didn't see that. See that? See how that guy hit me and I just flopped? That's poise. If you've got good poise, that will never happen. No. Come on, dick. Ow. I don't like trying to... There we go. I don't like trying to parry while another guy's swinging at me. See how that does more damage straight up? But I also didn't get that many souls. Boo-hoo. Well, let's go kill these guys again, because they'll come out and start trying to kill us if we don't. Oh, wow. That was awful. My timing is shit. Drink. Drink up and up and up. Hello. Try to sneak on me, did you? That's what you get, you fuck. I still can't get over how I allowed myself to die. That was pretty pathetic. Full walkthrough and you died that early? Yeah, it happens. This game sneaks death on you pretty ludicrously. You'll just be like, oh wow, I'm dead. I didn't even notice that. Be careful when they do that, like, that falling down thing. Because sometimes they'll come up with an attack out of nowhere. Just be like, what? And make sure that you keep your shield up when a guy is attacking you as you're doing a backstab or riposte, because most times they'll find a way to sneak a hit on you if you don't block. Oh God, these guys are suddenly like the most accurate firebomb throwers. Trust me, I know you would say, well, yeah, you were walking right into them, but ordinarily that's okay. They won't hit. All right, this dick sees us already, so we got to move. See, like that. I was right in front of the guy, and he threw it over my head. Now, certain enemies do not respawn. That Black Knight is one of them. That Black Knight does not respawn. So you can't just go down there and bait it to come out and fight you again, because it's not there anymore. I'm really used to Dark Souls 2. They changed things just enough to make this uncomfortable. Oh. One thing I don't like about the S-Stock is you can't kick with it. A kick is a forward and a regular attack, which is R1. See that? You do like a back thrust. Ordinarily, the guys with the swords come out first. Oh. Oh. You just got reversed. As you can see, since yeah, their armor sucks. Don't even bother with it. Since I boosted my vitality by 1, I got a little extra bar of health. They kind of hesitate with that one because they build up more strength. That stab is very, very powerful at this point. Later on in the game, it'll... In fact, it won't be like a joke. It will be a joke. Now, remember what I said before. Oh, yeah, another thing about this sword, it stabs. It doesn't stab down. It stabs forward. Usually, weapons stab downward. Even if you two-hand it, it's going to stab forward. Okay. Let's get this guy to come down. He's very, very happy to see us. He always comes running down. Come on. Unfortunately, you can't parry and riposte most bosses. Ooh, we got free humanity. That'd be good to kindle a bonfire. You can only kindle bonfires if you're a human. You can't do them if you're hollow. Now, this door is pretty interesting. This door I can open right now, but I am not going to, because down there is a side character that is extremely, extremely dangerous, especially for right now. We would be absolutely moitered by it. Now, there's nothing here, so no reason to go searching like I'm doing right now. Doesn't look like I'm doing a fast. But over here, I actually put a comment here once. Now I'm going to have to change my weapon for a second. Let me just make sure of something. In this barrel, there is your first crystal lizard. So what you got to do is thrust downward. Kill it. And you get Twinkling Titanite. Throughout the entire course of the game, those crystal lizards, they appear. And what they do is they give you special kinds of Titanite. Twinkling Titanite, White Titanite. All of them help improve specific weapons. Twinkling Titanite is for like black steel. Oh shit, somebody's invading me. Look at that. So early in the game. You must be really desperate if you're going to invade me right now. Alright, where's he coming from? Wow, I'm walking on the side of the steps. We got the whole area to ourselves, pal. And right before a boss fight, too. When you're invaded, you'll see them as red specters. Usually they come up where that bond... Oh, there he is. Bow. Alright, time to play. Holy shit. Dude, I'm like on level 1. Actually, I'm on level 15. Man, that guy's pretty... And that dude's got like a fire-based club. It's supposed to be like evenly matched. Obviously not. Because that dude had a fire-based club and the big hat from Big Hat Logan. Alright, where were we? Well, I gotta fight these enemies again and get my souls back. But the souls are not that hard to find, so... No! Damn it. Wow, really, huh? Yeah, do that quick, because this dude was looking to get a piece of me, too. Ooh, you showed me your back. Actually, the thing that's more valuable to me than the few thousand souls is that humanity. I want that humanity. Oh, come on, really? Jesus Christ. This, like, second delay is... Well, you know the routine now. See, but this is why you can become, like... really good at this game so early on, because you'll die a lot or you'll go to the bonfire a lot and you'll notice that you're fighting the same enemies over and over again. Ooh, I got that's pretty interesting. I have 6 Estus Flask uses. Wow. How did I get 6? I usually only have 5. Oh, okay, Dick. You know what? You're really fucking getting on my nerves now. I have 6 and I used 1. That's the funny part. But you see how I had that little logo pop up when I was down to a very small amount of health? Battle Axe is not for us. So we're not going to bother. Get my souls. Finally. Now then. Back through here. You should all be familiar with this at this point. Just on instinct, because I had that branch in my... The camera angles and backgrounds are going to kill you too in this game. You see how he falls down and already he's right back to attacking? Be careful. Sometimes they'll fall off the staircase and you'll think, oh, okay, they're not going to... And then they just come up with an attack somewhere. So just watch out for that. Especially in this game. This game's a little bit buggier than the second game. Oh, man, you got to move a little faster than that. Wow, really? So I hate that because I don't get the maximum amount of souls that I should be getting. Now, in Dark Souls 2, you don't get... They don't have that aspect. They do have a ring that gives you an increase in soul output, but they don't have, like, the aspect of backstabs and parries and critical strikes doing any kind of... I was actually... when it came to Dark Souls 2, I actually thought that I was getting somewhere with the parrying against the bandits. The bandit had been throwing them away. But I then just... The character I'm using is a little slower. It's a total, like, warrior strength type. And right now I'm in, like, the gutter. And the gutter is proving itself to be quite a bitch because every time I die... Oh, there we go. And too soon. Whenever somebody kindles the bonfire while you're playing... you'll get an extra Estus flask. You gotta watch out, because that dude might come running at you. Ah, nice try. Alrighty. Staircase douche. Come on down, you're next. Now, I really wanted to move further along, but that invasion kind of screwed things up. So I'm not really going to be doing... and also my explanation of everything. So I'm not going to be able to get as far as I wanted for now. But, you know, we're starting off halfway decently. This is the boss fight. Before you fight the boss, which is over that way, go up here. There's a ladder. And the reason why I point out the ladder is because we've got 2 crossbow archers, snipers, whatever you want to call them. And they whip out their swords when you get close to them. These guys would make this boss fight so much worse, just like my parrying timing is just so much worse. But now that they're dead, we don't have to worry about that. Now, what you're going to do with this particular it's a minor boss fight, it's not a real boss fight. Oh, by the way, if you just hold B in this game, you'll just slide down the ladder. It's not like the second game where you have to, you know, hold B and down to slide, just press B, you know, whatever. What you're going to do is you're going to imbue your weapon with some gold pine resin. You're going to double hand it, which is by hitting Y. And up here, you'll notice the demon's going to come running out, jumping out at you. Now, if you'll note how high that motherfucker jumped. Remember that. So then you go all the way back up here. You climb up this ladder. As you notice, there's a little break in the tower here. You go here, and this Taurus demon's going to look down at you. Look up at you. That's when you come down and stabben Sie. And as you see, it did a shitload of damage. Now go this way and get the fuck out of the way, because this dude's got a heavy hammer, and he's not afraid to use it. Hit it once, get out of the way. Now you can also go distance with it. Oh wait, actually... You can go distance, you can use your bow, but basically just go in there, and as you can see, we're doing a good deal of damage because it's very weak to lightning. Lightning! Just stay away a little bit, do some stick and move. It only really hits once. And if you have a high item discovery, you can probably get that hammer. Or that axe, whatever you want to call it. It's not as good as it sounds. It's just a strength weapon that is slow as shit. Actually, I'll just go. God, I'm not even touching it. Come on. You gotta keep some kind of distance, but don't look like you're trying to keep it. Jeez. But you could just keep doing this to it. Now, if you're a mage, if you're a sorcerer, you can keep splashing it with some magic power. But for us, it's this. Duck and weave, stick and move, and swing, and then get back in there and hit it. Now, if we did have a stronger character, this would be a lot faster of a fight. But we don't. Be careful of that. He does do jumps. No, wrong thing. Drink your Estus flask when you get a chance. One hit should do it for this guy. Or 2. And now he's dead. Okay, and what you get for that, for your troubles, you get... Dropped an item. You get a you defeated, you get a 1 humanity, 1 Homer bone, and we're going to get how many souls? Come on, show me the souls. 3,000 souls. And we also got the Demon's Great Axe, just like I said. Demon's Great Axe. Demon's Great Axe, where are we? Come here. Okay. Demon's Great Axe. As you can see, high physical damage, It levels up with strength, but it requires 46 strength at least. It's also 22 weight. So that means if we were to put that on right now, our equip load would be at 36. No, thank you. It's pretty strong, but it's not as strong as it should be for something that heavy. All right, now that we defeated this minor boss, we go in through here. Make sure there are no enemies. I know there's an enemy somewhere around here. And down this way, before you go down the stairs. No item? I thought there was an item. Am I losing my mind again? Doesn't feel like we got a quick roll. Looks like we've slowed down. Anyway. So. If you look here, you'll see a door. I can unlock it, but I'm not going to. It requires a key called the basement key. If you... Wait a minute, let me see something. If you don't have the master key... How much does this... It's 3 units. This bandit knife is 1. Yeah, I want that. That's what I want. We have to be just using daggers and small. And down here is a very interesting non-playable character.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
He is also very jolly.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
He gives you the white sign soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Now, what he's looking at is this sunbeam. See that? Isn't that beautiful? That's what he's looking at, as you would notice by the armor he wears.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
That's basically all he's going to say.
Oh, hello, the sun. If only.
Now, he is a sun bro, sun something or other. Basically what that means is whenever you summon him, he comes out with his hands up in the air praising the sun. This dude right here, Soler, is the reason why people, when they talk of Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2, always say, praise the sun. Because whenever he rises up, he praises the sun when you summon him. What he gave us is a very important item, white soapstone. What that does is, it gives you the opportunity to lay down your sign and have people summon you. You can't be in hollow form. You have to be human in order to be summoned, and you have to be human in order to summon. We're not human right now. We will be soon. Now, this is a particularly interesting area. And the reason why is you've got all these warriors, these hollow soldiers waiting for you over here in front of this chapel. However, behind you, that fire drake is going to come show itself again. So what you do is you walk this way while keeping the camera behind you. The moment you see that bastard flying up, you just run back. There he goes. Run back. Don't even, because he's going to do that, and it's going to wipe out everybody on the map, including you. The first time I played this game, I didn't realize that. I got burnt terribly, and I died. I got through the Taurus Demon, I was like, woo, that was great. And then, boom, I was dead. Now we're going to go down here. I was thinking I was going to save this, but I think I'll just do it now. Down here, around here, you'll notice a ladder and a bonfire. That is the bonfire where we just came from. Kick the ladder down, and you now have a shortcut to get back to this area if you want to take it. I know this video is getting a little long. It's a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I want to do something, and I want to get to this area. And I want to show you bug number 2 from my particular copy. Hi there, moron. Come on, try that shit again. Oh, yeah. This one's better. Alright, there's a guy down there. Kill him first. Get his stupid armor that doesn't do shit. And bait this guy. Now there's a guy over here with a spear. This guy is usually not that aggressive. But man, oh man, has he got a fucking gripe for me right now. Just kick him down. Yep. Get those souls. These guys now have become a tad bit harder than they already were. So, be leery of that. Now, most people stand all the way back here and start shooting this thing in the tail. I'm not going to be one of those people. This bug on my game, what happens is, if I shoot this thing's tail, it'll do whatever damage it's supposed to do, but it won't output it. And the reason why that's a problem is it has to output the damage so it knows how much damage you're actually doing, so that it can calculate it based on how many hit points it actually has. This fucking Drake is blocking a bonfire, is blocking an alternate route into this chapel. I want it dead, and I want it dead now. Now, upon saying that, if you shoot off this thing's tail and you don't have this bug that I have, you'll kill the beast, you'll get its souls, and you'll get a Drake sword. I don't plan on using the Drake sword, so I'm going to shoot this fucking this Drake straight up. Now this is going to take a while. So you might want to go get a chilled fresca or figure out something you want to do right now, because this is going to extend this video a lot longer than it needs to be. Because as you can see, we're doing like 20 damage. This character, this enemy, does not have 20 damage. 20 hit points. It's got a lot more hit points than 20. Now, actually, we're not even doing that much. But I just want to kill this Drake. I noticed that the damage output only happens when I shoot it, and not its tail. So I'm shooting it. I mean, we're basically shooting its tail, but it's kind of like more connected to it. Like, you can shoot that bulbous portion of it, and you can shoot the tail while it's walking across the bridge. But my bug on this game doesn't allow me to kill it that way. I want these souls, and I want this thing gone. Because if you kill this thing now, it won't come back. The only problem is, like I said, this is going to take forever because we're doing no damage to this creature. It's pretty strong. So this is going to take a while. So this is going to extend this game a lot, this portion of the playthrough a lot longer than one. But then again, we died a cheesy death. We got invaded. So a lot's going on here. So, so far I've died twice, which is pretty bad. Especially for somebody that's supposed to be good at this game. Now count how many arrows I use. I wish I could actually see its health bar. Kind of see it, but not well enough. As through there is the Undead Chapel, and up on the Undead Chapel is the first Bell of Awakening. Why is it called the Bell of Awakening? Because it awakens something. And we'll note what it awakens then, once we awaken it. That'll also be another big boss fight. The first big boss fight that we have in this game, so far. I mean, if you want to count the Asylum Demon. So yeah, Dark Souls 2, I mean, I got caught in a little bit of a jam. And I've gotten out of it. And now I'm in the gutter. And man, oh man, is this thing a bitch, because I keep having to fall down to go down into the sewers the hard way, and I still haven't found the first bonfire, so I keep having to do it. I keep having to go from Majula. And I didn't actually... I leveled up, and I said to myself, make sure you have enough souls to buy the ladder from Gilligan, who I didn't even run into in the... and for those of you that haven't played this game, Dark Souls 2, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I'm playing through Dark Souls 2. See, the biggest problem is the fact that I can't shoot it twice. Which makes this take twice as long. Is this thing actually losing health? It looks like it is, but... See what I'm saying about, for those that have actually played Dark Souls 2? 16 damage. If you use a bow and arrow in Dark Souls 2, especially with 17 or 18 dexterity, this shit would be doing like 130 damage. I mean, the enemies in Dark Souls 2 have more health. And in case you're wondering, I can't get any closer. There is another route, which is down there, which I will show you, but I'll show you the alternate way through it, hopefully. But down there, if you go through that area, you can't actually use the bonfire. Also, up on top here, there's a weapon that many people go to. It's called the Claymore. I have never gotten it in this game because I've never gotten rid of this Drake. And we did get the Drake sword, actually. I wasn't even trying to get that. But as you'll note, the thing is still alive. And we didn't get its souls. Which makes me wonder if I am actually doing it. I think I am, but I don't know for sure. I can't tell. It's been going on for a while now. Like, I shot it 20 times and it's still alive. Took 6 shots and he's still alive. So that's the extent of this bug. I just can't kill this thing. Which sucks because I want to kill this thing. Well, since that is the case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back where I came from and I'm going to rest at that bonfire and I'm going to call it a day for now. So let's go back down these stairs. I'm sorry, guys. I really wanted to kill that Drake, but this fucking thing is... It just won't die. Bug number 2. So let's rest here, and I will be back tomorrow with some more Dark Souls Ninja walkthrough.